What's up, party people? It's me. I'm doing another one of these. Literally never thought I would ever record another podcast, but, I don't know, recently, so not really recently. It is July 18th, but, July 4th was recently, and I think I saw like 2 fireworks shows during the America season, and I noticed this year and last year, because not last year, but, college. My college randomly did fireworks, I don't know, some random weekend. I think it was, like, right before exams. They were like, it's right before exams, so, like, they did, like, an anti-stress week, and they tied up the anti-stress week with fireworks, so, the least stressful event that you can do, fireworks, the loudest fucking thing that fill up the entire sky, and it was right over one of the dorm buildings, too, so, we were all like, haha, Ross is gonna get caught on fire because of the fireworks, but, it was really nice. It really decreased all of our stress right before exams. Anyways, so, long story short, I've seen a lot of fireworks recently, and I don't know what it is, but I swear to God, fireworks are 10 times better now than they were when I was, like, a kid. When I was, like, 5 through, I want to say, like, 10, and when my parents would, like, take me to fireworks shows, like, went to the Wallingford fireworks show a lot because, like, my parents would take me with, like, my grandparents. My aunt and uncle, they used to have a neighbor who would do fireworks shows every year, like, in his backyard, like, illegally, that looked exactly like town fireworks. I have no idea how much he fucking spent on fireworks for the 4th of July every year, but, he always put on, like, a decent-sized show, and it's not like fireworks were bad when I was a kid. It was still, like, a lot of light in the sky, a huge noise, so that's all you can really ask from a firework. But I swear, nowadays, they like, do cool shit with them. Like, there were never fireworks that changed color when I was a kid, But now, like, the ones it was the Madison Fireworks Show. So the ones at the Madison Fireworks Show, it was, like, literally every single one, it exploded, and it was, like, one color. It was, like, it exploded, and it was, like, yellow. And then, like, you watched it for 2 seconds, all of a sudden it was burning green. Like, what is that about? And it's, like, it was every firework, so it wasn't like oh, wow, these are, like, cool, on the cool side, like, of the fireworks, so we'll only do them, like, once or twice throughout the show. No, it was every one. It's, like, a brand new innovation. That's what this is. It's firework innovation in the firework industry. Because, like, I don't know. And then there were, like, loud ones that I swear were, like, so much louder than when I was a kid. And it's not like we were closer than, if anything, we were probably further away. Because Wallingford isn't, if you know where Wallingford is in Connecticut, it's not on a coastline, right? So they just had to, we would go to the high school, sit on the hill, the Wallingford High School, they have, like, a hill on that property. You would sit there and watch the fireworks go off. They would probably have to be, like, 2 blocks away at most, so that they don't get, like, stuck behind the trees or whatever. And, those were decently loud. Like, it wasn't like it was quiet, but they were just, like, they were bearable booms. Like, it was, like, a bearable noise level. But the ones at the surf club, like, you're looking at Long Island Sound, baby. Like, the barge is, like, way out there. And it was so loud and so delayed. Like, the sky was black again by the time you would hear the boom. And I swear that, like, there are other fireworks that just don't do that. It's like, like, it expands out, and then, like, as it's, like, it's still in the sky, like, as it's still burning, you hear the boom. Like, the boom goes off when the firework is still happening. But there were some fireworks where it wasn't lit up anymore. Like, the firework had already fizzled out, and then you heard the boom. So I swear that must have been intentional, and I was pointing it out to the people I was watching the fireworks with that night, and they were like, shut up, Olivia, just enjoy the fireworks. But, keep an eye out next time you see fireworks. Keep an eye out for the time delay between when the firework, like, when the boom happens. Because the boom obviously happens when the first initial, like, rockets split off into, like, all the different little spots of light. So that's the boom. So, like, time out when you see the boom happen and, like, when you hear it. I swear it's different time lengths for different types of fireworks. But anyways, other than that weird phenomenon, there's also, like, the cool sizzling fireworks where it explodes, and then when it explodes out, like, all of the little individual rockets that explode out, like, sizzle out. Like, that's so cool. And I swear they never had fireworks like that when I was a kid. Like, there were never fireworks that made a noise other than just, like, the big crack. Or sometimes there was, you know, the ones that whistled as they went up, but they wouldn't explode when they went up. They would just, like, whistle as they went up and fizzle out. If anything, those kind of sucked. And nowadays, they have new, like, shapes. They have crazy shapes where it explodes, and it's, like, I don't know how they achieve that effect with only one firework. Maybe it's more than one firework, but it's like there's the one that it like explodes in the middle, but then there's like also like an outer ring of like a different, it looks like there's a firework and it's surrounded by like a ring. That's cool. And then they have a shape kind of like, they have like shapes like hearts and like, I don't remember any other shapes, but yeah, they have shapes now too. And it's just, I don't know, I didn't think, like, I thought we had it, you know? Like, we established, like, you know, the thing is, ancient China invented fireworks, right? They figured out, oh, you put gunpowder, some chemicals in this little paper tube, send it up, makes a big crack, and pretty colors in the sky. And I feel like fireworks didn't fundamentally change from that, from, what, 4,000 BC or whatever, maybe 2,000 BC to, like, 2000, and then what, in 2000 they're like, hey, we've been doing this for the past 4,000 years, let's just, I don't know, change the game. Let's absolutely pop off and make it so that fireworks are insanely different now, and we're gonna gaslight Olivia into thinking, I don't know, fireworks are like 10 times cooler now. Because again, when I was a kid, it's like, not that fireworks weren't interesting, but like, you know, by the time you were like 10, you're like, okay, well, I've seen this for the past 5 years and like I still remember it. Like I know what a firework is at this point. Like I well and truly know what a firework is. I know everything that should be expected. But like literally like a few weeks ago, every time a firework went off, I was 100% entranced. I was just absolutely like staring at the sky going, how will this explode this time? What cool noise will it make? Will it be a different shape in the sky? What color will it fizzle into? Like, never been that entranced by fireworks ever before. And that's just, I want to know what's up with the firework industry. So if any of you know what's going on in the firework industry, if any of you have like siblings, or this is just like, you know, a niche interest of yours, hit me up. Feel free to come up to me in person and talk to me about what you know about the firework industry, because I'm infinitely curious. And that's it for me for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, blow up my podcast channel, guys. Alright, talk to you later.